Welcome back, guys. This is my second video on the High School Hobbyist channel, and today I'm going to be covering the dual amplifier room stereo system sound system that I've just created. It has two amplifiers, a total of about 1,000 watts, maybe about 400 RMS. But today I'm going to be doing a deep breakdown into all of the components and a full overview of what it looks like as well. So to begin with here, we have two main things that we can look at, actually about four. But to start, we're going to start with the power supply on the left side of the screen here. So essentially what this does, it just takes the AC current from my wall and it basically converts it into DC power, about 12 volts. And that's going to supply power to the amplifier on the right side of the screen. It's got the Dub logo right on there. And then it also is going to feed, the AC current is going to feed in that transformer that you can see right there as well. That's basically just going to change it to about 24 volts. And then I have an AC rectifier in there too, which is pretty hard to view, but it's right there. And then that basically is just going to feed the power supply for my second amplifier, which is used for the base of the system. It's got that fan right on top of it right there. Alright, so next up here we have our three speakers. Two of them are mids and highs, and then the last one is actually my subwoofer. So the subwoofer is 800 watts max, however my amplifier is only about 600 watts max. However, the speakers, the two mids and highs, are a total of 400 watts max for each. However, the amplifier can only pump out about 210 watts each max, which is fine. It's more than enough for my needs. So both of them are gonna, all three of them actually are gonna come out to be approximately 8 ohms each, which is basically what my amplifiers are built for. And all of this basically gives me a total of a full surround sound system. I get lefts, rights, bass, all of that stuff, and it looks pretty good. So the last thing I'm going to be covering here is actually the three switches that are going to be contained in this full circuit. So the first one is basically just a main master control switch. All this is going to do is just cut power to the entire system, everything, the power supply, transformer, everything like that. So the next switch is actually the remote switch, which essentially just turns on the amplifier. I also have it hooked up to turn on and off the Bluetooth receiver, which, as you can see right here, I have a little bit of circuit that I made myself. All this does is it takes the 12-volt remote switch signal and then it converts that into a DC 5-volt system, which is what my Bluetooth receiver works on. So basically, when the remote switch is turned off, the DC power that feeds into the Bluetooth receiver is also turned off. So last but not least, I have the bass control potentiometer. All this does is it takes the output signal from the first amplifier, and then using the resistors inside the potentiometer, it just takes the signal, reduces it a little bit, and then re-inputs it into the second amplifier. And since that's to the subwoofer, it essentially just reduces the bass whenever you reduce the potentiometer signal.